I've actually never thought I'd be in a really big house with FaZe, like the people that I used to watch all the time. They were like my childhood, like they're like my roommates now, so it's like awesome to see them every day, waking up, run upstairs, eat breakfast, and then I'll see like FaZe, Blaze, or Tico run up. They're like, hey man, how's it going? And I'm like, this is my life now, this is crazy. So I was born in Compton. I lived there for about 12 years and then my parents split up. I had to choose between my mom and dad, so it was a really hard decision, but I like bonded with my dad a lot, so I just went with him. You know, since like it's a bad neighborhood, my mom really didn't like me like spending time outside because like all the violence and stuff, so I usually went straight home and just started playing like my Nintendo or GameCube or stuff like that. And yeah, that's how I just got good at video games. I just played it all day.
Dude, your story is crazy, man. Dope that I get to be a part of this, man.
Yeah, you have to drive because I don't have my license.
Yeah,
so.
This man doesn't have his license, so I'm his driver for the day. We're driving the Leaf. It's a beautiful day. We're stuck in a little bit of traffic, but you know, it's all good. So we're really about to see where you grew up, my dude.
Yeah, dude, I haven't been there in years. Since I was like 12 or 13, now I'm like 19.
Wild, bro.
So like, I'm not even gonna recognize the school or the house I went to.
That's really dope, bro. It's really dope that we're gonna get to see all that.
So I heard about FaZe after I moved out of Compton and I moved into this place called Gardena. Basically after school, I'd go to my other friend's house and he'd show me like this weird trick shot thing on Modern Warfare 2. And we would just sit in his room and I would just watch him like do like a bunch of ladder stalls where you like jump on the ladder and just jump off and stuff. I was like, what the hell is this? I think we were on his PS3, so he like put up YouTube and then he just showed me like FaZe Ilcams. I think it was like 23 or something. I was like, this is super dope, and like I wanted to do it, so I went home and then like I begged my dad to buy me a PS3 so I could just start trick shotting on Call of Duty. And after that, I just became a fan of FaZe, and like now I'm here driving with FaZe Blaziken, going to Compton.
So we're about 5 minutes out from the house you grew up in. You feeling kind of like nervous, honestly? Just kind of maybe excited to see it?
I'm kind of hyped. Like I see Gardena right here, so I'm like, I know we're close. Like I'm trying to see my old house, my old school. It's gonna be dope, dude. But yeah, this is where I used to live in Compton. Yeah, I think it was that yellow house, that big ass yellow house. Actually, no, this pink one. I think it was this pink one. Yeah, I lived in the back of this pink one. See that yellow gate? But I'd go down there and then I'd have like this little house that me and my mom and my dad and my family would live in.
Oh, so you guys didn't even live in the main house. You lived in like a guest house.
Yeah. It was. I think it was like a small garage that they turned into a house. So that's where we lived.
Wild. So this is a school?
Yeah, this is the preschool. It's called Burst. Dude, this looks so much smaller than when I went here.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like I remember.
As a kid, everything's so big and grand.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was in that class, and I think I have some memories where I didn't want to go to school, and I would literally stand by the door and cry for my mom. But yeah, we're all grown up now. Right before I joined FaZe, I was actually going to community college. I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an engineer, but like that sounds pretty hard because it's competitive. All the classrooms I had were super packed. And I was like, I don't know if I can actually do this, but yeah, now I'm here living in the big house. Since I started off early trick shotting, I'm kind of like ahead of the game in terms of like skill or like how to like actually do them. I started playing Fortnite And I decided to trick shot on it because there's this game mode called Sniper Shootout. And it was just nothing but snipers and revolvers. And I was like, this is pretty easy because I always use the sniper. So I was like, hey, I could try trick shotting. And there's these things called bouncers. You just literally bounce off something and then you could just have so much airtime. And I was like, this is like insane. I don't know why no one's doing this. I saw one clip of somebody just jumping off and spinning, and I was like that was awesome. So I just decided to do it. And obviously when I started off, there's a lot of people hating on me for some reason. They're like, oh, this is gonna ruin the game, like you should stop. And I was like, I'm just trying to have fun, you know. Like I think there was this one post by I think it was Keemstar and Banks. They said tag the best Fortnite trick shotters on Twitter, so I replied to it instantly. And then I think I said like I really wanted to join, so I was like, yo, like I'm down for this, like please Keemstar, like you can change my life here. So after I replied with my video, Seabass reached out to me. He said to make another video about like my best trick shots and send it to him. And then I replied like instantly. I was like, oh, here you go. And then every time I'll hit a new trick shot, I'll just be like, oh, here you go. Here's another one, another one, another one. Not even like a day later, he was like, oh, I see you live in LA. You want to come out to the offices? And I was like, hell yeah, man. So I went down to the offices, and then I was so lost because I've never, like, I don't go to LA for like business stuff. I think I was 18 at the time. So I was like, damn, this is all new to me. I didn't know where I was going. I just walked into a random building and I was like, I think this is the right building. I texted Seabass, I was like, I think I'm here, dude. I'm in the lobby. He was like, okay, I'll come down in a few minutes. And I was like, I hope I'm at the right place. And then I was just looking around, and then I see tall ass Banks walking in, and I was like, yep, this is the place. And then I was like, damn, this is like insane. This is actually happening. I was in shock. Like, I never thought I would be like walking down like the FaZe headquarters, like seeing everyone working and stuff. Eventually Banks just like, he was like, so yeah, man, you're in, dude. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, you're in, dude. And I was like, oh, damn, what? Yeah, I was like, well, what do I do now? Like, am I supposed to like make a video or something? And then he was like, well, we just need you to grind, man. We need you to play, if you play 4 hours, we need you to play 8 hours. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm down. And yeah, like ever since then, I just started playing Fortnite all day, every day, hitting the best trick shots. And yeah, that's how I joined FaZe. Yo, what's going on, guys? FaZe Orba here, and as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be showing you guys my trick shot settings, the best trick shot settings, how I trick shot, stuff like that. Okay, so many of you have noticed I've hit 100K, yay! At the birthday confetti effects, whatever. So what better way to celebrate than to drop a 100K montage? And it's gonna be my best trick shots of all time. So I don't know if you guys know, but I've been playing since literally day one of Fortnite. Boom, here it is. Okay, so well, we got some work to do. It was like really bad timing because like as soon as I joined FaZe, I had to start like grinding for clips and stuff. And then my dad wanted us to move out to his friend's place, his friend's little apartment that already had like 3 people living there. So I was like, I don't want to live here, man. Like this is pretty bad. I think I was playing with FaZe Blaze and FaZe Rain, and I told them, I was like, yo, I'm in a pretty situation right now. Like if I don't hit good trick shots for a while, like this is why. At first, they had me visit the Calabasas house that they used to have, and they were just like talking to me, like we just vibed out a bit. So shout out to FaZe Rain, like he really pushed for me to like live here because like he saw that I was struggling and stuff. Like I couldn't really play video games like in the situation I was, so I could support myself now. And like my mom and dad, they couldn't support me as much, so like it's cool seeing like that I could support myself at such a young age. It's just like awesome, like being able to raise money for myself and like save up, like give some to my mom or dad sometimes. So it's pretty cool. So some advice I'll probably give to like people that watch me or like look up to me would be like to just keep dreaming, like whether it be like filmmaking, playing video games, or like just YouTube or anything like that. Just keep dreaming, like reach out to people, make friends. All that matters is relationships. Like people help you. Like I got here because people started helping me up. Like Rain helped me, Banks helped me, Keemstar helped me. Like that's why I'm here. So like, I don't know, some final advice would be just make friends and keep dreaming. That's it.